Alright, what's up, people? What's good? This your boy Spectacular Pooh here. We back again with another episode. It's about that time. Episode 3. Three episodes in of the Lightning Round Talk Show. What is up, everyone? For people that don't know who I am, I'm Spectacular Pooh, variety streamer known for playing a wide variety of games. Sports games, action games, racing games, JRPGs, shooters, almost anything you can probably name that's a genre. I will maybe not have it. I most likely will have it. But how are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody enjoyed their Monday like I sure as hell enjoyed mine. So what's up with everyone? Was good. Questions of the week is up there for you. Exclamation point questions for all of you guys. Besides the topics that we have to cover today, I do have some nice interactive questions for all of you guys to get into and chill out with. So that way we can vibe as a community. I get to learn a little bit more about you, you get to learn a little bit more about me, that kind of thing. So today's topics that we have to cover. So we have to cover the whole thing. Drinks are good. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? I also did got myself a drink. Hello there, Choco. So basically the topics that we have to cover today are simply this. We have to cover the whole situation that's going on with Sega at the moment, where it's not exactly a good look with what's going on with them. We have to do that with Sega. We have to talk about the whole incident that happened with MihoYo, the people that made oh shit, you turned 27 1 minute before I get onto the topics. Happy birthday to Dark Wolf Hunter, bro. 27 years of age. Let's go. You're at the prime of your career right now, man. Happy birthday to you, Dark Wolf Hunter. So yeah, bro, I hope your birthday ends up being very well. I hope thank you for taking the time out to spend time with me on your birthday. You could be doing anything else at the moment, but thank you for putting that, for deciding to put the effort into, spending time with me. Much love to you, bro. To continue with the topics that we have to talk about today, yes, Choco, we are going to be talking about Sega. We're going to be talking about what the hell's going on with them that people are not too thrilled with, that even I'm not too thrilled with myself. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about, I did mention the MihoYo incident that's going on with them. That whole thing that happened with the bunny girls, that's one thing we have to talk about. We need to talk about the Monster Hunter trailers. There were 2 trailers, so if you guys have not seen the trailers, I will showcase them I'll put them up on the screen so all of you guys can watch the trailers for yourself and you can get a good opinion on them as well. So there's that. We need to talk about some retro games. We also need to talk about it's retro gaming, more or less, not more so retro games, but more so retro gaming in general. Especially with the current state of the world that we're in, we're trying to get let's say right now we're trying to get the PS5 and Xbox Series X. It's a very, very tough time having to get them. So of course, it's always great to offer that alternative solution to them. And last but not least, I believe we're going to be talking about Ratchet and Clank. So for those topics, as I did last week, I want to give you guys the option to choose what do we talk about first. So by all means, go right ahead, because any of these topics I can easily get right into and voice my opinion. We all gonna voice our opinion someone, but you already know I'm this is lightning round. I'm gonna be quick with what the fuck I got to say. So let's get right to it, shall we? So what's on your mind? What do you guys want to talk about first? Because, yeah, like I said, for me, it's really any of this stuff. All of it has a good bit of information to themselves that we can go ahead and, dig deep into. Let's see. I want to pull up, I'm going to pull up some stuff while you guys come up with something that you want to talk about. I'm going to get ready way beforehand, just to make sure. Okay. Some good Kool-Aid. Let's see here. By the way, if no one has any ideas for what they want to talk about, I'll go ahead and randomly pick. I don't have a problem with it, but I just want to give y'all time. So then that way, that's why there's a little bit of dead air at the start. So let's see, pull that up. Oh my goodness, man. Some of this stuff I find here is it's way too crazy on the internet. Alright. So let me check. Okay. So yeah, so nobody got anything of mind that they want to discuss, that they're interested in having to hear? Okay. Well, I have no problem having to talk about I have no problem with talking about with where I want to get in first. First off, I want to talk about this whole thing going on with Sega at the moment. So, for people unaware, right? Sega right now is doing some very questionable decision making. At least from over there in Japan, they're doing something extremely questionable that I don't think a lot of us is too thrilled with. So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull this up, and I'm also gonna send a link for anyone that's unaware. You can get this yourself, and you can see it. Let me have this here. Okay, I got that pulled up, and I want to pull this up too. There you go. All right, pull that down. Okay, so this is what I want to show y'all right here. Is this situation right here? Now, from translated thanks to Google. Let me actually go ahead and minimize that. And make it so that this is a little bit more under. There you go. That's what I want to do right here. Just this. So for people that can't see what's going on here, I would definitely understand if you guys can't see it. Honestly, this is good enough right where it is. Okay, so what it says is, in collaboration with Double Jump Tokyo, the Tokyo company, whatever it is, LTD, we will start selling NFT digital contents that utilize blockchain technology around the summer of 2021. Now, here's the deal. It's a shame because I don't have much, I don't have a link or some other crazy information with this, but the only information I'm getting is what I'm reading. And obviously not a whole lot of people's too thrilled with it, so I'm only getting more of this as I go. What it says here from all the comments, I'll start reading the comments. One of my good friend Jazz 2019, you guys can go follow her. She did one of the artworks on my character that you'll see on the screen whenever I do my live streams. My true gaming live streams. What she does is what she says is really, Sega, you're going down a dark road by doing this. The one company I believe to follow the ways of their mascot by keeping their environment safe and protecting their homes is doing this. I do hope that you have disappointed many fans of your franchise. And this is where Thomas right here, Roger that Soldier, says this is where a line you guys should not cross. This is where a line you guys should not cross. This will damage your reputation for the company, and as a whole, you're making yourself look bad and have no shame of it. Please, there's still time to change your mind. Don't try things that will tarnish your brand. People said, Sega, please. This person, Spark, says, Sega, please don't support this. These NFTs are not good for the environment. Just know this is a lot of negativity going on in this thread, in this comment section. And from what I'm seeing is it's basically from even through artwork, people did not waste time. They went into this with artwork even to show you guys how how they're not too thrilled about this. So what they're saying is stop the NFT and help save the environment. So this is somewhat like polluting, I guess, in a weird way. Now, here's my thoughts on this whole thing. I find this kind of ironic. I don't know about you guys. I find this kind of ironic. When you play the Sonic the Hedgehog games, you mainly know Sonic as the kind of guy that stops Eggman for basically corrupting the world. And by corrupting the world, they essentially pollute the whole ecosystem. They just pollute everything. They just ruin everything. The trees wither away. The trees wither away. The grass doesn't even become grass anymore. It becomes like whatever it is, dirt. Wherever it is, just straight dirt. Just know there's no color and there's no life to it. If Eggman happens to take over a planet or a world. So for Sega to essentially be pulling this route, this is essentially Sega being Eggman in this case. I just find it so crazy that your main mascot is a hedgehog trying to stop pollution, but you as a company is going the route of the villain, which he's trying to pollute. So from what Choco says, only Sega of Japan and Sega Europe, Sega of Japan, Sega of Europe, and Sega of America both partner with an environmental group. So basically what you're saying is this is only the fault of Sega of Japan, right? This has nothing to do with Sega of Europe and Sega of America. I understand Sega has 3 branches of themselves, but even though, I'm going to let y'all know right now, this as a brand is not a good look. This doesn't, it's like this. If you fuck up this one, this is basically like a little science project, right? If you are the main one that's fucking up this much, obviously everybody else in the group, they're going to suffer because of your fuck-ups. So right now with Sega of Japan teaming up with this kind of bullshit, it's like, what are y'all doing? Why? How does this help? You see more of the art right here. How does this help people? How does this help me? How does this help, I don't understand this. And here's the thing. Thank you for this article, for this one same person said, if you don't know what the NFTs are, which I don't know, I'm about to read this up right now. So here's an article you can send to people when they say, but the environmental issues with crypto art will be solved soon, right? Cryptocurrencies and NFTs are an absolute disaster for many more reasons than the ecological. So yes, Sega of Japan doing the opposite of the 2 Western branches is sadly a brand for them. Too typical of them to do that. Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. So here it is right here. The world's most self-evident take, but here's an article you can send to people when they say, but the environmental issues with crypto art will be solved soon, right? I suppose first, if you haven't seen those environmental issues and aren't exactly sure what crypto art is a piece of metadata, including generally an image or link to an image file, the creator of that file, date stamps, associated contracts or text, and the purchaser of the piece, which is attached to a token which has monetary value on a marketplace stored in a blockchain. It's because Sega of Japan, Sega of America, and Sega of Europe don't communicate at all. Yeah, they really don't communicate. And that's a damn shame. Because of the fact they don't communicate, this is where Sega of America and Sega of Europe is going to be in trouble because of Sega Japan's bullshit. An individual piece of crypto art is called an NFT. You can think of NFT as a trading card or collectible with an individual value that is also affected by the general market value of NFTs as a concept. The Ethereum network and cryptocurrency in general, like Beanie Babies without the beans. The fuck? Crypto art is bought and sold with and has its value calculated in Ethereum, a 6-year-old cryptocurrency that was at the time of the writing, 2 p.m. March 2nd, 2021, trading at one Ethereum equal $1,476.21. What the fuck? I'll be honest with you, I'm reading this too because I don't know much about this shit either. Several artists have written about the specific environmental costs associated with crypto art. Numbers vary, but minting artwork on a blockchain uses somewhere between weeks, months, years, and in rare instances, decades of an average. Whoa. Oh, shit. And in rare instances, I'm going to read again, decades of an average Europe or U.S. citizens' energy consumption. You can see the energy usage and emissions of individual NFTs at cryptoart.wtf. Okay, sadly, I can't see this. Oh, well. It is, well, not necessarily see this because it's like offline or something like that. Well, I don't think it is, but they just won't let me see. Okay, well, it is what it is. During unprecedented temperatures increase, sea levels rising, the total, whatever. They said, this gleeful wastefulness is, I am not being hyperbolic crime against humanity. There really isn't much. From what I understand, from this art side of Twitter, you're selling a URL that is powered by supercomputers to generate, and said supercomputers generate huge amounts of damaging gases into the atmosphere. What? Yeah, this doesn't sound. All I know is this is like, this is not good. I'm reading a good bit of this, and this is not good. Now, I'm not going to read all of this, but seeing this at the start of the article, this is terrible. And seeing that Sega of Japan is trying to support this is a massive problem. So, Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you guys want to read the article for yourselves whenever you have the time, this is the link right here for you. So then that way you guys can get a good read on it by yourself. They'll start selling their classic IPs by summer 2021. What? Yeah, this is, yeah, Sega. I don't know what the fuck is Sega doing. I don't know what they're doing at all, but this is what I do know. This is really not good. And I'm seeing it's this here from the this is just crazy. I didn't know it'd be like that. Okay. Okay, thank you, Choco, for sending this. We're about to read this now. You said Double Jump Tokyo head office, whatever, has formed a partnership with Sega Corporation for the global development of NFT digital content utilizing blockchain technology. The first step will be to start selling content related to Sega's classic IP. So you already know this. You already know Sonic is involved. You already know old stuff like Yakuza's involved. A lot of stuff here that enlist around classic content. You know this shit is going to be involved. Jesus. Not a good look. Jabber, what's up, Jabber? How you doing, man? Welcome. Yeah, reading all of this. Ew. Yeah, Sega, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but this is what I do know. I cannot blame people. Oh, God. Knights, Crazy Taxi, Super Monkey Ball, Jet Set Radio. Yeah, no. Dolus, what's up? How you doing? Oh, God, no. Yeah, that's not good. Sega. Yeah, this is how I see it. These three branches right now, Europe, America, and Japan. Europe, America, Japan. Y'all need to have this talk real quick. Y'all really need to have this talk, because whatever the hell y'all doing right now, what this is really gonna hurt your company. This is really hurting your company. Jibber, what we're talking about here is we have a wide variety of topics to cover, but right now what we're talking about is Sega out here with this whole NFT thing, and they're trying to support it. Sega of Japan is with this whole NFT idea, and this is not good. Yeah, and I agree. Those Choco already said this. This is only the branch of Japan doing this, but still, this is not a good look on their brand. This is not a good look on America, on Sega of America. This is not a good look on Sega of Europe. If this is the kind of shit that you're doing, like, why? You're basically killing off you're basically killing off the environment, which is so fucking ironic considering Sonic the Hedgehog is the main person out here trying to save the environment. He's the main one stopping Eggman who's trying to pollute said environment. If anything, what needs to be happening is the three of y'all need to come in and y'all need to have that talk. Y'all gotta start communicating more. This is the kind of shit that hurts a brand. Sega's already, let's be real here, people. Sega is really not necessarily doing well by themselves at the moment. Yes, they're doing well in the sense of Yakuza out here doing very well as a brand, doing very well for them as a brand, but Sonic as of late has been damn near dead in the water. Nobody gets anything going on with Knights. Nobody gets anything going on with Afterburn. Nobody gets anything going on with Crazy Taxi. Them as a brand right now is slowly fading. And seeing this kind of action being taken by Sega of Japan, it's no, absolutely not. So this is what I do know. They need to start talking with their community. That's what they need to do. Talking with their community and talking with their companies. Yeah, Alien, Alien, like Alien vs. Predator, Alien. Yeah, that Alien, yeah, that's their top tier franchises right now. But here's the deal. It's funny you mentioned Alien. Here's the deal. People wanted an Alien Isolation 2. They're not going to get that. They are going to get the Alien Isolation, like Left 4 Dead kind of game. I mean, they're going to get the Alien Left 4 Dead kind of game, which I honestly want to see what that's going to look like. But outside of that, it's like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? What are y'all really doing here? Yakuza's their main brand right now, holding them together. Because Yakuza's been consistent and putting in that work. When it goes to Sonic, that hasn't been going on for years now. Their last good game, in my personal opinion, I said this before. Sonic's last good game was Sonic Generations. Don't at me. It was their last good game. That was back in 2013, 2012, 2011? Whichever which that it came out. I forgot how long ago it was. But this is what I do know. That's their last good game. I'm sorry, Sonic Mania. I'm sorry, you're right. Sonic Mania is good. But like in terms of modern Sonic, like the Sonic we see here, this Sonic we see here, the classics will always be the classics. They're going to be good in some form. But modern Sonic, it was really Sonic Generations. Let's be real here. I forgot all about Sonic Forces. Thank you for telling me that. I actually do need to go play, not Sonic Forces, Sonic Mania. I actually do need to go play Sonic Mania at some point in time. My apologies if I messed that up. But besides that, what are they really doing? Sonic hit a couple times, basically. It hit a couple times. But it missed. They missed a lot more than they hit. Generations wasn't even that good. I would say this. Bao, I would kind of say you're half right with this. Because here's the deal. For me personally, Sonic Generations was fun. Now, it made it more fun. This is not even of the devs entirely. This was where the community decided to go out there and be like, okay, Sonic Generations is good and all, but how about we take the Unleashed maps and we put them in Sonic Generations? That literally expanded the life of the game, and still is, because people still play that game. You said, isn't Sonic Colors getting remastered? Yeah, Sonic Colors getting remastered, that's all well and good, but that's not helping their situation. It was too short. I will say that for sure. Sonic Generations was way too short for its own good. Way too short. Most Sonic games aren't that good. By generations, at least it was something that you know, they at least tried. And yeah. I agree with you, Jibber. I feel like they at least tried in that sense. Yes, apparently Sonic Colors is rumored to getting a remaster, but here's the thing for me. Yes, that's a good thing. Sonic Colors getting a remaster, but what about the game after that? That's the big question. I just want another game like Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh yeah, to where you can actually just play with the controller and not use the Wow, he said wow. Colors is a good game. From a lot of people, a lot of people from what I've talked with, it was a pretty solid game. Sonic Colors was pretty solid. Where's our last storybook game, Sega? That shit's never happening, Choco. I don't know. You might as well give up on that while you're ahead. They not gonna do that. Look, them putting out a last storybook game is the equivalent of them putting out a Silver the Hedgehog video game. It's not happening. A proper video game that showcases Silver the Hedgehog for what he is, and that shows you when I said that they miss more than they hit. They miss a lot more than they hit. And I know people are going to talk about, well, Unleashed was good. Unleashed was good graphically. I will definitely give it that. The problem I had with Unleashed is, like Bao said, with Generations, which was hit or miss, Sonic Unleashed for me was hit or miss. Whereas, while I absolutely love this day stages, I cannot overlook those night stages. I can't do it, even if I tried. It completely killed the flow for me. Excuse me. Look, if Super Mario Party can get a full online mode 3 years later, Sega can churn out that last game in the trilogy. But that's Nintendo though. This to say Nintendo out here fucking up with games that should be on the store, but they're gonna take it off. Like, come on. The Sonic Unleashed was different depending on the console too. Right, the best one was the 360 version. The PS2 one wasn't good. The PS3 one wasn't good. The Wii one was not good. The best one was literally the 360 version. That's it. Do you think they'll have anything to think they'll have anything more to do with Shadow the Hedgehog? Probably not. I'll be honest. Shadow got his burn. Like, he got his time. Shadow's playable in like 3-4 different like games, 5 different games, and the motherfucker still gets his popularity going off the comics. The only reason why people look at Silver the way that they do now is thanks to these comics. Because if it weren't for the comics, Silver would still be a hated character. He had to be redeemed through the comics. The comics. Not the games, because the games did so terrible. And then, yes, even right now, I have to count Forces and I have to count Generations because you don't even play as the dude. Do you think the Apex monsters will finally have armor and weapons? I'm about to get to that in a bit. I'm happy you mentioned that. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to get to that in a bit. I'm going to actually pin that comment because when I do get the Monster Hunter, I'm going to look back at your comment, Bao. Because I do need to talk about one other thing on my mind when we're done talking about Sonic here. You say, yeah, porting Judgment to the Stadia and not Steam. What even? Yeah, it'd be like that. Shadow the Hedgehog as a character, maybe Shadow the game. Yeah, like Shadow the Hedgehog as a character, like being in games. He's been in like 3, 4, 5 games. Silver's only been in once. Nobody really got to see what he can do besides one game. Nobody really knows the full extent of Silver's power, which is a damn shame. Everybody already knows Sonic's. Everybody already knows Shadows. Everybody knows Tails. Everybody knows Knuckles. Everybody knows these characters. So, Silver is very irrelevant and unrelatable in the games. Yeah, he's irrelevant and unrelatable in the games because Sega is poorly writing him. That's why. Shadow the Hedgehog joined Yakuza 8 as a summon win. Oh god, yeah, right. So he could team up with Kiryu. That would be insane. You know, they would fit the vibe so much. It's not even funny. But yeah, Sega, what you're doing here with this NFT stuff, it's the total opposite of what you made your main character to be. In fact, it's the total opposite of what you made your brand to be. You made your mascot to be. I just find it so crazy. Your mascot's out here trying to save the world. You out here fucking it up as a company. Like, are we not going to talk about how ironic and ass backwards that is? Didn't Judgment just get released, or is that not Sega? That I'm not sure of. I shouldn't be laughing at that as much as I am, considering Shadow did use a gun. Yeah, he did use a gun. Multiple guns in his own game. Honestly, if it weren't for the movie, I would have probably given up on Sonic. That I agree with Jerry Bear. If it weren't for that movie, I wouldn't even really be caring like that. I would just be caring about I'll just be honest, I already am caring about my own character, focusing as a brand. You know, completely off platform from Sonic, but you know, if it weren't for that movie, I wouldn't be trying to care for Sonic as much as I have been. I wouldn't even bring it up as a topic right now with this situation. But it's because of that movie, and it's because of the fact they're making a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, I probably wouldn't even care. Dark Wolf Hunter Choco says that it came out 4 days ago. Sega was the publisher. Oh, okay. Wait, who are the devs? Who are the devs for that? But now I imagine just fucking Ichiban summoning Majima or Sonic or something. Oh my god. But yeah, any last topics? Yeah, because of Yakuza's spinoff of Sega. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay, I completely didn't know that. Ryu I'm sorry, I pronounced Japanese names. Ryu Gotoku Studios. The fan base is literally more interesting than the actual franchise. That's the fucked up part, Jerry Bear, because you're not wrong. There's more interesting because, well, I would say this is more interesting, but yeah, at the same time, even with the Sonic fan base, they come with their own little weird, crazy shit that I don't fuck with them for either. So there's that. So you're right, they're more interesting, but I feel like in some cases they're not any better. So that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, guys, is there any last comments? Because I do need to talk about this whole thing going on with MihoYo. If you guys don't know, for anybody that plays Genshin Impact, Honkai Impact, you definitely will want to hear this news that's going on. The Sonic fan base is the Sonic fan base. Yeah, let's just keep it at that. Let's just keep it at that. I'm going to just keep it at that. I got no more to say. I got no more to say with that. Alright. No last words? Nobody? I'm terrible with stuttering. But I guess no last words for anyone? What's MihoYo been up to? You're about to find out what happened to them. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, so this is the next topic that I got in mind that I do want to discuss. Is what happened with MihoYo back in, from this week. Because today is the 27th. I'm sorry, a few days ago. It happened on Saturday, apparently. On Saturday, April 24th, an individual was arrested for attempting to assassinate the founders of MihoYo, which is Genshin Impact, with a knife. Motherfuckers out here using knives! And they threatening devs to that extent. They trying to kill devs out here. Yo, what's good? The individual was arrested at the MihoYo HQ in Shanghai. The motive is believed to be dissatisfaction with the recent game update in Honkai Impact 3rd. Alright. So, for anybody that does not play Honkai Impact 3rd, right? Oh, God, they just want to turn the dev into a slime. Yeah, oh, stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop. Stop. But, basically what happened was, for MihoYo, they had to put down something, like this, where I need to actually bring it up again. That way I can show you guys what the hell really happened. I'm just gonna link this to you here. They literally got taken. They literally had to take it down because of something like this. because I'm not trying to hear from Honkai. I'm not trying to get their shit. So all I'm gonna do is just link you guys this and have y'all have at it. So basically, that's what happened. They start to remove any of the content related to the 3rd anniversary Bunny Girls, and they canceled the view count event. And the art of the in-game stigma of Yay, Sakura, Peaches will also be adjusted accordingly afterward. They apologized to everybody, which I felt like they shouldn't have apologized. And they said, we will compensate every captain of level 9 or higher on the global server with 500 crystals. Now, here's the crazy part about that. Here's the crazy part about that. Here's the crazy part about that. The global server got that. The global server. Not the China server. The China server did not get that. Anybody find that as a crazy problem? People in China did not get this. And then we got a person out here from China trying to stab and kill one of the fucking employees of the game. In fact, the owner of these games. The owner of a different branch, might I add, if I may say. I need to say this, right? I can understand getting mad over something like this. I get it. You're not happy that this whole thing got taken away. You feel like that for Honkai, you shouldn't apologize. But if anything, if there's anyone you should blame, you should not blame Honkai. You should not blame Genshin. You really need to blame China itself. Because China out here being incredibly fucking strict on almost everything that they do over there. So if there's anybody you want to place judgment around, you need to blame them. And Dark Wolf Hunter said, guns aren't around in Shanghai? Probably not. They probably have some restrictions involving guns. My apologies if I missed your comment there, Dark Wolf. But basically it's like, what the fuck? Nobody was hurt. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Now, a recent update to some of the character skins on Honkai Impact 3's global server that prompted backlash from some users in China. They cited two reasons why they got the backlash that they got. They said, for one, because it was disrespectful to the characters. You mean to tell me the motherfuckers can't unwind and relax? Now, for people that don't know what the hell be going on in Honkai, these girls, these women, they literally have to fight day in and day out to destroy a unknown entity called as Honkai. Literally, when they wake up, they have to sit up there and fight these monsters. So, you mean to tell me they can't take one day out of their week to show these characters unwind a bit and actually be themselves and actually be free at what they're doing? Does anybody see the issue in this? Like, come on, bro. I mean, here's the thing. You can still stay in character while you're basically still taking a break. Nah, they don't get a beach day. Too fucking bad. And here's the thing. Reason 2 was that it was only in the global server playing into point 1. So that's 2 reasons why that person went out and did what they did. Basically, the fans in China, y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all got to chill. Like, come on, bro. I understand the love y'all have for Honkai Impact. I understand the love y'all have for Genshin Impact, but that's going a bit overboard. And come on now. We all know this. That's taking it a bit much. Out of all the things you can get mad at, you mad over a fucking bunny costume that didn't come your way? It's still insane, but I recall that someone went up to either Google or YouTube HQ over YouTube site updates. But here's the deal, though. Y'all motherfuckers is stupid as hell for that. Like, yo, it is what it is. They made their updates. You gotta deal with it. Either deal with it or you can just go play another game. I see the issue, and it brings me to boil. Trying to, is what I'm saying, like, yo, bro, y'all, we really out here attempting to kill somebody because of an update you didn't get. An update you didn't get. They're mad because they didn't get the costume. That's what they're mad for. They mad they didn't get the costume. They mad they didn't get the event. They didn't get the event entirely. That's what they're mad at. That's what they're mad for. That's the route they decide to go. Why? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. And here's one other thing. A good friend of ours that played Honkai with us in the community. His name is Nigel, right? You can't miss him. Especially if you play Genshin Impact, you really can't miss him. He's a dude with the anime eyes for an Avi. What he said was, this is not the first instance that this happened with MihoYo. The second instance that happened with them was the fact that somebody sat up there and drove their vehicle through a glass entrance up at their studios. Now, I don't know what it was for, but this is what I do know. It's unnecessary. Some of y'all, some of these people with Honkai, y'all gotta chill. Like, here's the thing. I understand y'all love the game, but it should never boil to the point where you need to sit up there and legitimately go up to the devs and practically threaten their life like this. Like, come on now. This is wrong. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Imagine working over there. I can't imagine working over there, bro. That can't be me. Can't be me. I can't go over there. I can't go over there. Apparently it was because of how much the game set them back. That's too fucking bad. Set them as a player back? Too fucking bad. You can get that shit back. Anime games is very serious business. Nah, bro. Fuck that. There are plenty of anime games out there that should not be taken to this extent. Shouldn't be. If you out here threatening the fucking dev of the game, nah, bro. Like, real shit. I legitimately laughed because of that shit. Like, come on, bro. I laughed because you fucking, like, yo. Like, play the game and enjoy the game. Like, look, like it is what it is, bro. Updates, bad updates happen all the time. Good updates happen all the time in games. That's what it is. There's always something about a certain game that we're not gonna like about it. But what's important is, like, yo, you gotta deal with it. Either deal with it or go play something else if it upsets you to that extent. I'm sure you can sit up there and put your time in with another game. I'm sure you can do that. It should never resort to this. At all. Anime game is serious, but it should never be that serious. That's what I'm saying. It's still a game. Like, yo, like, yo, these people act like MihoYo, like, legitimately took something from you, or that they took a person from you to the point where you want to get revenge. It's like, nah. It should never be like that. They're a video game company, bro. And if you chose to give them your money, that's on you. You accepted it, not them. They did not force you to sit up there and buy the product that you want to get. They did not sit up there and, they didn't give you an update that you want, because here's the deal. If anything, like I said before, you need to blame your company. I'm sorry, you need to blame your country. You need to blame your country, and you need to blame your government. Because I bet you this, the global server would have been around for the bunnies, but the simple fact that for some reason up in China, they don't fuck with bunnies, they don't fuck with girls wearing bunny shit. They can only do so much. Right now, people hate Sega for the whole shit going on with the NFT shit. But I doubt people up in Japan is gonna sit up there and ram a truck through the entrance and be like, "Hey yo, put this shit back. Hey yo, don't do this, don't do that." Like, come on. The people that do that shit have way too much time. They have way too much time. I agree, way too much time. They don't deserve any respect for it. I agree, they're fucking ridiculous, but they should. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to get put in the hospital for that shit, bro. Something is legitimately wrong with people if you're out here attempting to pull this kind of shit. That's all I do know. So yeah, is there any last words? Any last topics y'all got in mind? On the game, yeah. I'll let y'all have at it. Any last topics y'all got on this shit? Cause it's just so fucking insane to me. Like y'all, you can do better. You can do it a lot better, but you want to go this route. That's what I'm saying, Jibber. Hold up, Jibber. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that comment. I'm happy I caught this comment. I wish people had that same respect. That's what I'm saying, bro. That passion you got for games, you can put that into a real world issue. You can do that. So what's stopping you? If you have that much passion for the game to the point where you threatening devs and you out here ramming a truck through people, you can sit up there and voice your displeasure like that on your fucking government, which ain't any better. But, you know, it is what it is. Here's what those had to say. Example, Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance in Japan got a sword with the soul of Solid Snake, while in the U.S. the Americans didn't get that. I was angry. Here's the deal, Dulles. Yes, we didn't get the sword with Solid Snake, but what we did get was the Gray Fox costume, so I'm not mad about that. I mean, look, that's a fair trade-off for me. Gray Fox was legitimately a fucking ninja in Metal Gear Solid. So, I fail to see the problem. The last words of tacos and pineapples. Oh my god. That China life be driving people nuts. Yeah, it be like that. I mean, I have that much passion myself. I just lack the money to do anything. Man, look. I can understand you have that much money. You lack the money to do anything. I can definitely get that. But this is what I do know. Even if you had the money, ain't no way in hell y'all gonna sit up here and go up to the company and threaten their life like that. I know that. Like, come on. Y'all gotta have much more common sense than that. Like, it's only a game, guys. Y'all gotta chill. So, next with the topic that I need to bring up is the Monster Hunter trailers. The Monster Hunter trailers. So, for you guys that have not seen the Monster Hunter trailers, I'm going to have them up here, and then we can go ahead and watch it together as a community, and we can give our own thoughts on the monsters that are coming into these games. So, right now, let's start.
It is said that long ago, a flightless Rathalos was born in these lands.
That Rathalos is no runt. I must report back to Kyle.
You're with the hunters.
It's my job to capture the Rathalos that escaped from Mahana village. Well, it's my duty as a scrivener.
What's going on? Hunters and riders are working together?
With this, our plans will finally come to fruition.
We can't let you interfere with our plans. This might hurt!
That Rathalos get up to any funny business at all, I'm gonna put an end to this.
Just believe.
Don't you want to know what's happening to the world? Uncover Ratha's secret? You better up your game, kid. Here it comes.
The wings of ruin. No!
Alright, so I want to talk about Rise first. If it's all good with y'all, I gotta talk about Rise first. But even though I do want to talk about Rise, I want to get to Bow's comment that I did pin here. He said, also, Pooh, do you think Apex monsters will finally have armor and weapons since now they're outside the rampage? I personally think that answer is going to be yes, because I feel like if you're going to put them outside at this point, you need to give us hunters more reasons to sit up there and hunt them. My main problem with Rise right now, and this is why I don't do the rampages as much as I should, is because if you're going to have these Apex monsters running around going nuts in the village, you need to at the very least give us a reason to go for their armor and start having fun with that armor, you know, have us experiment with these armor pieces. So I feel like for us to have the ability to actually craft their armor, that gives us more of a reason to use them. That Apex Rathalos looked like he could have some good armor, in my personal opinion. He looked like he could have some good armor if you want to, you know, for some fire stuff for the time being. I'm actually interested to see if that's what he's gonna have. Resuscitate, yeah, he'll probably have something. Give me Socia Armor's Apex Mizu with Hellfire Bubbly Dance. How do we get the outfit vouchers? That I do not know. I don't know. I probably would have to look that up myself. Basically, yeah, I'd be down for this. I like the idea of finally having these Apex monsters get outside. I think it's about time anyway. No reason not to. Take their ass outside the rampage. I need to see them be around. I want to actually hunt these motherfuckers if I come across them. I want to actually fear these motherfuckers when I come across them. Because I'll be honest with you, even in the rampage, this is another con. Even in the rampages, I don't fear them like that. I'm not scared of the rampages, the Apex monsters in Rampage at all. So, I think this idea with having them come outside can make them more dangerous. I also think it'd be a good idea to have it so that more of their armor is accessible. If, you know, make some armor with them be accessible. Wyvern Ride Apex Monsters, that's going to be good. I can't wait for that one. Another one I want to bring up is, of course, with Monster Hunter Rise is when it goes to the Elder Dragons. Let's be honest, we all knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. We all knew that Teosha was gonna be back. We all knew that Kushala was gonna come back. We knew that the monsters from World was probably gonna come back. The only monster we did not know was gonna come at all was Charmeleos. That was it. Was a Chameleos. That's it. That's the only one we did not know who would come back, because it was such a mystery, because we haven't seen him since Generations. Now, if you don't want to count Generations, you haven't seen him since Monster Hunter 4. So I have to say, I'm liking some of these attacks that these monsters have. And particularly, I'm liking some of the ones that Kushala has, because Kushala showed something off that I didn't know he had. Did anybody ever knew that Kushala could hit you with Dragon Blight? Because I didn't know that. Anybody at all? Kushala's a wind monster. When does that motherfucker do dragon damage? Britt, what's up, Britt? How you doing? Yeah, I didn't know that either. I never got hit by Dragon Bite from Akushi at all. Never got hit. Look back at that trailer. Let's go ahead and look back. That motherfucker hit you with Dragon Blight. With one of these attacks. That's what he hit you with. He's sparking red, bro. Red. That's red. That's Dragon Blight. Just now. Right here. There has to be something new. I believe I got Dragon Blight by him once in World, but I never seen him do it before. I never saw him do Dragon in World. So that's very interesting. If they took that little piece from Alatreon and they gave it to Kushi, be like, all right, look here, bro, we're going to have you do dragon damage for like one of your attacks. The rest of your shit's going to be wind, but you're going to be doing some dragon out here. And I'm with it. I like this idea that they decided to give him Dragon Blight. It makes him more of a formidable opponent, in case if he hasn't been already for a lot of people, because they seem to still hate fighting him. So that's very interesting that they decided to give him that. Yeah, Kushi and Alatreon do share skeletons, right? And that's exactly what came up with. So that's what's all up in that red nose Dragon Blight. Yeah, apparently. Isn't that Alatreon's ground slap? I think so. Let's head back. I think that was. That may have been. It sucks I can only do it frame by frame. I can't necessarily like. Let me go ahead and mute it. This looked like something that would come from Alatreon with that Dragon Blight attack. So, if they actually took that from Alatreon from World and they poured that over to Kushi, I have no problem with it. I feel like I fail to see the issue. As long as he still does what he usually does, I'm okay with it. So, yeah, that's Alatreon slap that he does with the lightning. I mean, whatever. Yeah, but exactly, Britt. I mean, look, he's still gonna get his ass kicked either way. It's Kushi. It's Kushi. So, it's like I said, we all knew this was pretty much coming. We knew damn well that the Elder Dragons they put out in Rise when it released, I'm like, really though? This is not enough to keep me going. And in all fairness, people, this is exactly why I was not touching Rise like that. I wasn't touching it almost at all. Because while I love the game, I love what they're doing, I love the armor sets people are making, I feel like, yo, there's a lot more that they can bring out. There's a lot more that they can do. There's a lot more armor sets that they can work with. I feel like the armor sets right now that we have is not enough. But introducing these monsters can help, give me a reason to be like, oh, okay, let me go ahead and hop in and, let's actually craft some armor pieces. Let's actually put in that work. You know what I mean? So I'm happy for Kush to be here. I'm happy for Tio to be here. I'm happy for I'm happy for Shamilios to be here. I'm happy for all these guys to be here. I can't wait to craft their stuff and see what we can build with now, because we got these guys to work with. And now since they're elders, you know, now if you have an elder dragon weapon, if you have a dragon weapon, you have a reason to work with it. Go ahead and put in work. I'm not even mad if he steals my max potions. I have Mandragoras. How much you want to bet he's going to steal that too? You ain't going to be too thrilled then. Now, here's what I think. I think to make him more dangerous, talking about, but why no Kieran? Yeah, you're right. Why no Kieran? That's a very interesting question. No Kieran in Rise yet. I feel like he's going to come sooner or later. It's just not right now. He's going to come sooner or later. So, I can't wait to see. Yeah, no Kieran yet. Yet is the key word in that statement. What I think they're going to try to do is I think they're going to try to make Kieran a little bit more of a dangerous foe now. Because after seeing how he was in World, I don't think they're going to sit up there and be like, yeah, we're not just going to sit here and turn this away and think, you know, we're not going to make him a dangerous threat. No, that's exactly what we're going to do. So I could see it coming. They're going to sit up there, make Kieran into something crazy, and then it'll be a problem for everybody to deal with. World Kieran was a pain. Well, I'm sure they plan on having to amplify that. And I can't wait to find out and see what they're going to do from there. So yeah, that's initially my thoughts on the Rise trailer with the Elder Dragons. We pretty much all knew this shit was coming. The only thing that would have been a stunner to me is if they announced some other new Elder Dragon. Other than that, right now, what we got coming is what we needed, especially for players that were getting tired of the game. So, if you guys want to go and fight these dragons right now, you're going to have to wait a bit. You're going to have to wait at least till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to fight these dragons. Now, for me, I'm going to be on the game. I know I'm supposed to be on Rise tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. with Preacher of Valor, but I'm still going to get on the game tonight to hunt these monsters anyway. I don't care. I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to be very impatient. So, yeah, for that, you guys can sit back, hunt these monsters with me, and, you know, let's get it going. If you guys want to hunt with me, you can hop on the Guilded. We can voice chat. If you need my friend code, !GT, you can get my friend code from there, and, you know, let's get the hunting. So, that's definitely something we can do. Now, I want to talk about Monster Hunter Stories 2's trailer real quick. I really... same. I download the Metopia demo when I get the DLC stuff. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I can't wait for these dragons. To put it nice and simple, I knew this shit was coming. Gothic, how you doing? Welcome. So, to put it simply, with the Monster Hunter Stories 2 trailer, I like the trailer. I just have one slight annoyance. I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. We're just talking some Monster Hunter right now. We chilling, you know. We talk about Monster Hunter. We also got more topics to cover. But yeah, happy that you can tune in. I hope you can enjoy the little talk show we have going on here. So, to talk about this, I have one, or better yet, two slight annoyances with this trailer. And Choco pretty much touched on one of them. Where the hell is Astalos at? Where's Astalos? Is anybody not gonna have that question right now? You have Glavenus, you have Gameth. Like, come on, you have Glavenus, you have Gameth, you have the fuck's his name? You have Mizu. Where's Astalos? Anybody? Anyone? Up there in Capcom? What's going on? Like, yo, bro, y'all gotta stop sitting up there and hiding this monster from us, bro. Don't hide this monster from me. I looked up Kushal and he did Dragon Bite and Monster Hunter Dose and Monster Hunter Frontier. Oh, wow, okay. So he did Dragon Blight in the games that we were not able to access. So I guess they're porting that over to Rise. Okay, so that's very good. I'm happy they're doing that. But, yeah, that's pretty much my first slight annoyance. Where the hell's Astalos at? I don't care if he's in Stories 2. I don't care if he's in Rise. I want that motherfucker. Give me my Lightning Blade Dragon. I want him on my team, or I want to ride that motherfucker. Either way, I want my dude. Give me Astalos. Complete the Faded 4. Stop fucking with me. Please and thank you, Capcom. So, yeah, that's just it. That's my first slight annoyance. My second slight annoyance is this. Why the fuck did y'all bring back Nabiru? Why? Why? Shouldn't Naru be dead? Seriously? How many years ago has this been since the first Monster Hunter stories? 100? 200 stories? By the way, speaking of that, while I do like the fact that Roberto's in the game, how is he alive? If this timeline's supposed to be about 50, 100 years, 200 years, like, come on, dog. What's good? How many years is it really since the first Monster Hunter stories? How many years? Is nobody gonna start questioning that shit? Why the hell are you here? Roberto is a human, not a Wyverian. I can understand if a Wyverian, they'll live about 100 or 200 years. Roberto's a fucking human. Why the hell are you in the game? You should be dead, bro. Real shit. 6 feet under. Dead. Into the Earth's core. PlayStation nerfed me. I'm about to get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a bit though, Moss. I'm happy you brought that up. How you doing? But yeah, he should be dead. Now, don't get me wrong. I welcome both these people back. Well, more so Roberto than more so Naru, because I absolutely hate Naru thanks to the anime. I'm mad at Sony for what they did to Monster Hunter World. In what way? I can't do my 4th playthrough. Damn. Rip. I'm sorry about that, my brother. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not too thrilled about Naru coming back. Question: would there be a monster hunter that's half human and half monster? Not that I know of, but I'll be honest with you, that would be pretty cool. That would actually be pretty cool if there was a half monster, half-blooded monster, half-blooded human. That would be pretty fucking crazy. But at the same time, I would start having some questions. I will have some questions such as, why the hell were you banging a monster, bro? Valid question here. Why you out here banging an Elder Dragon? Like, what's going on? They said nobody can log in. They paid to delay PC and deny crossplay and cross saves. Why? Oh, right. I mean, to save humanity? Bro, they're saving humanity, and then there's like, come on, bro. You can go ahead and bang someone else. Why? Like, why an Elder Dragon? I have so many questions. So many questions. But, I pretty much liked the whole trailer. I liked the whole trailer. It was very good. Like, you guys can look, like, we can go ahead and just play it as we go on along. The game looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, I don't usually play a whole lot of games that are Pokemon-esque, but this is one of those games where I would start. This is definitely one of those games where I would start. Because 1 is fucking Monster Hunter. 2 is fucking anime as shit. That's essentially the only reason why I will want to go ahead and grab it. But yeah, the game looks real nice. It looks real clean. So I can't wait to see what else is going to be in store when the game comes back. I'm liking some of these attacks here. I like these little dual attacks that they do. I hope they keep that up with the damage. I love the fact they got my man Toby Kadachi up in here. Thank you. They got Toby up in here. They got Basil up in here. I'm not too thrilled about Basil, but hey, look. I mean, he's in here, so I can't lie about that. I love that they kept that move. So for people that don't know, Glavenus was in Monster Hunter Stories 1, but he was there as a DLC. I believe it was one of the Japanese DLCs of the game. So I'm happy they kept this his move from that game, because that's where he started do that whole X thing first, to represent, oh shit, this Monster Hunter X, this Monster Hunter Generations. But yeah, it should have been Astalos, but not Glad, because Glad was in Stories 1. Here's the deal with me, Bell. I don't care. I mean, look, if they don't want him here, if they want him here, have him here. But at the same time, I want Astalos in here. If you already got 3 out of the 4 of the Fated 4 in here, he was in English Stories. He was, like, I thought he was there as a DLC. I know he was there in the anime. In the anime, I know he was there. But was he there in the game? If he was there in the game, then I'll shut my mouth. Glad is the Charizard of Monster Hunter. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. He was definitely that. Yes, he was in the game. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I thought it was DLC. But, yeah, thanks for letting me know on that. I really thought he was DLC. But basically, with this lineup right now, this game, Monster Hunter Stories 2, has a pretty damn good lineup of monsters now. I can't name them off. I can't name all of them off, so to speak. But at least they got most, if not all of the returning monsters from the from Stories 1. I don't think they're gonna have the monsters from the Stories DLC that was actually in the anime that you can only watch from Japan. Like you can't have, the Rathalos from that show, which would be pretty fucking cool if we could. You can't have the Rathalos from that show. I don't know if you're gonna have Red Kezu. I don't think you're gonna have Red Kezu. I don't know if you're gonna have you should have Devil Joe in there. So I'm sorry. So yeah, you should have Devil Joe in there. You should have did one of the people have a Sandberry off? Because if so, that would be crazy. Oh, okay. You said that you could get them by online fights in English. Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I mean, a lot of Monster Hunter animes were released in the UK Netflix. Like what? Because I'm going to tell you, the main Monster Hunter anime that I know as closest as you can get was God Eater. And the God Eater anime was pretty good. I mean, Kyle is the commander, but Sandberry off is cool. Yeah, I agree. I need to see more Sandberry off. I only saw him in like 1 or 2 games. That's what I think they need to start doing. They need to start bringing in monsters that, we usually don't see all that much. I mean, where's Gorgonox? I understand people have been asking about that motherfucker. Ain't he like the better version of Kezu? So yeah, I hope he's in there. I hope I hope he comes to Rise at some point. I need to see Red Kezu. I need to see the Sandberry off. Like, I want to see what's up with that. I want to fight these monsters and see what they're all about. Yeah, the Lucid Nargacuga. Ain't that the one that was vanishing a lot? Like, he'll legitimately vanish and he'll get behind your ass? Yeah. The Abyssal Lagiacrus. Like, yo, Monster Hunter has so many variant, deviant monsters that they have up. I'm sorry, deviant. They have so many deviant monsters up at their sleeves. Lucent teleports. Oh, okay, just making sure. They have so many deviant monsters up at their disposal that I hope they bring something like that here. I would like to fight some of these monsters in Rise, because it's like, yo, it feels like, yo, y'all can't keep this up with creating new monsters every time. Lucent also poisons. Oh, okay, I'm all for it. That motherfucker be poisoning too? But, yeah, this game is looking to be solid. It has a good cast. It has their own monsters. They bringing back some monsters from the old games. This game is looking solid. Now, do I want this game to have an anime? Yes. Sorry, but that answer is yes, even if I have the game. I enjoyed the Monster Hunter Stories anime. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So, I would be happy if they sat up there and they put out a second anime. Do I expect them to do that? Absolutely not. but I would love for them to. I hate the fact they brought back Plesioff. I'm like, oh god. And then there's, you know, Basil again. I hate Basil. I'm sorry, people. Y'all gonna kill me, but I hate Basil. Always hated him. And yeah, you just saw the Rise trailer. Okay, cool. I'm happy that you saw, you're pretty much caught up to speed. So yeah, everybody, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the Monster Hunter Rise and the Monster Hunter Stories 2 trailers? Before, I don't think Monster said I don't think it's gonna keep me on that long. That's absolutely fine. I could definitely can see why it probably wouldn't keep someone in that long, because that, from what I know from Monster Hunter Stories, it was very grindy for a game that was on the Pokemon level. It was extremely grindy for a lot of shit that you had to do. Dark Wolf Hunter says he preferred a Rise art style more than Stories. That's absolutely fine. And I had a feeling that was going to be said, because with Rise, they're essentially porting over what they did with World, and they toned it down a little bit, but not too much to where it's not too much to where it's distinguishable between the two. Also forgot they brought in some world monsters, like they brought in Legiana here, as you can see. So I'm down with that. Camilios is cool, but Kushala is ass. Well, I'm sure you're gonna be very interested to know, like, that motherfucker really is gonna do dragon damage for one of these attacks. Anjanath, yeah, they brought back Anjanath. They brought back Palumu. Yeah, they brought in some world monsters. Yeah, I forgot about that. They brought in Nergi too. So if anybody's a Nergigante fan, you get to see him in Stories too. So they definitely brought over a good chunk of world monsters, a good chunk of the monsters from the previous game, and bringing in their own monsters in their own way. So I like what Stories is doing. Gaming, just chatting is not gaming, it's IRL. My apologies for that. But at the same time, though, we are talking about some gaming here. We are talking about some gaming. More of the topics that I get into is gaming related. So I'll go ahead and fix that later on. I'm not worried about it right now, but I will adjust it for further future projects. So you said, what else is there that I missed? Okay, don't seem like nothing else that I missed. You said, I just want to know what they're gonna have to compare to the end boss of Stories. Is Monster Hunter World ever gonna get a port for Switch? Dark Wolf Hunter, that's Monster Hunter Rise. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's basically what that is. That's Monster Hunter Rise. That's technically what that is. Monster Hunter Rise is the port of Monster Hunter World that people was looking for all this time. Now, I definitely say this. I can understand it for some people. They're not too thrilled with Rise at the moment. But this is where I feel like, in some cases with games like this, you got to give it time. Y'all got to show y'all patience. I just want to know what they're going to have to compare to the end boss of Stories. Rise is the Switch World. Yeah, basically. Basically, for what Bao said, that's what it is. It's Switch World. I want to get into the next topic real quick. Now, we can go ahead and talk Monster Hunter all day, but like I said with people, if y'all want to play some Monster Hunter with me, if y'all want to play Monster Hunter Rise with me, !GT, you guys can hop in with me, where I will be fighting these monsters at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The minute they drop, I will be on that game. I will not be hesitating. I will not be waiting for tomorrow. I will be on that game. I will be getting all the practice, all the hunting that I can do against Kushi and against Tio and against Shammy, all of them in this update. So definitely hop in around 8 p.m. If you want to chat with me, that's what we got Gilded for, because that's what I'm gonna be using for the voice chat. Okay, what's up, Paco? How you doing? You said the gaming category with the IRL just chatting tag is functionality no different than IRL with gaming tag. Hey, look, it is what it is. Look, as long as I don't need to adjust it. If y'all think I need to adjust it, y'all let me know. Right now, for me, as long as I don't need to touch anything, I'm good. Paco, I'm doing good. We're just about to hop into our next little topic here that we want to get into. For this episode, I want to talk about the Ratchet and Clank trailer. Please tell me you guys saw that Ratchet and Clank trailer. And while yes, Paco, it is focused on gaming, it's mainly centered around gaming stuff that I do want to talk about. I also want to go a little bit off topic and talk about some other stuff that go along in the world that we have going on. So, especially if it catches my eye. Adjust to it to say you're playing DDR. So for people that did not see the Ratchet and Clank trailer, I'm going to go ahead and again, just have this up here for you guys, man. This Ratchet and Clank trailer, bro, whoo, my God. Oops, sorry, I forgot the Somiac. Here you go. That's what I want to do. They should show it from here. If not, that's fine. Okay, here it is. So, enjoy the trailer. Why does it keep appearing in my life today? What, the Ratchet and Clank trailer? If you move to topics that aren't gaming for more than a moment, then you need to swap categories to keep it clean. Oh yeah, for sure, Paco.
Want, Nefarious? We're going to a dimension.
But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut so y'all can see this.
Clank? Where am I? A Wombax? Who are you?
I'm Ribbit. Let's go for a ride.
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned.
Yes, Emperor. Clank, huh?
You're Nefarious. He looks a lot like mine. Evil like him too. And that Lombax.
I'm coming, Clank. If we do not get the Dimensionator now, we may lose every dimension. Oh, my.
I only have one issue with that trailer. One issue. Why the fuck did y'all pick the Ridiculousness theme song? Why? Why? Because that's the only thing that cannot get out of my head right now is that Ridiculousness theme. And the crazy thing is that show has been on MTV for like the past year or two, and that's all these motherfuckers sit up there and show is Ridiculousness. Now here's the deal. I actually like the show, but it's way too much. Way too much. Way too much. So, PlayStation or Insomniac, whoever it is that greenlit that, y'all should have sit up there and changed that. Why the hell did y'all make it the Ridiculousness theme, bruh? Rob Dyrdek is Ratchet confirmed. The crazy thing is, Paco, I can actually see it. That's the fucked up part. I can see it. Oh, God. But yeah, other than that, I gotta tell you, that game is looking fire. Fire. The game, like, come on now. I know the more general rule is the fact that we are supposed to love the gameplay and the graphics. But games like this, technically, Dark Wolf Hunter, that's Miles Morales. That's a continuation of Spider-Man. Basically, we're supposed to love games for their gameplay, not their graphics. But my God, Insomniac is fucking making it so you can love the game and love its graphics at the same time. For me, one of few games can do this. One of few games can do this very well. God of War is another one of those few games that does this very well. I don't know what else is there to say about the trailer other than the fact that I can't wait for the game to release. But here's the thing. while I can't wait for it to release, this is gonna go. Here's the thing: the whole thing with the Ratchet and Clank trailer and what I'm about to mention next, they're gonna tie in together in a way. So, I want to talk about this trailer first before I even tie into what's next on the topic and what's last on the topic, really. Basically, I'm interested to see what this new character got. I want to see more of this new character. I want to see more of Rivet. That's who I want to see. I mean, let's be honest. We've already seen enough of her as it is because of the artwork. Literally, the minute she was announced as a trailer and we didn't even know her name yet, motherfuckers was out here putting out artwork of her, and it was only 10 minutes. 10 minutes after the trailer finished, I'm seeing artwork of this character. I'm like, God damn, these artists are fast, bro. Fast. So, I can't wait to see more of her in the game as much as I've seen her in artworks. And this goes for both kinds of artworks, if you get my meaning. So, yeah, I hope for Rivet, she's not like that one character in Ratchet and Clank, whereas she was there for like a couple games, and then after that she just completely went off the face of the earth. Yes, Paco, no artist will ever be faster than those artists. Ever. Ever. And it amazes me how they're that quick. I'm sorry, I know, look, I understand this is a plus 18 stream, and I know in some cases you're not supposed to, I don't know if you're supposed to talk about nudity or not, but I do need to give these artists credit. Real good credit. I don't know how the hell y'all motherfuckers sit up there and draw tits and ass and whatever it is that fast, in a matter of 10 minutes, right after a trailer is finished. Keep in mind, people, if you sit up there, and if you was to ask a not safe for work artist this question, if you was to sit up there, how long does it take for you to draw titties? How long does it take for you to draw ass? They will tell you it would take an enormously long amount of time. So for them to sit up there, and draw them as fast as they can, I don't know how y'all do it. Congrats, bro. I don't know how y'all do it. You said you said too bad I don't know shit about Ratchet and Clank. That's fine. Bao said artists are fast, especially the porn artists. Yeah, they're fast, and people found that out the hard way because of this trailer. Personally, I don't find tits that hard to draw. Of course you know, Masa. You are an artist yourself. You said some people can draw very well, very quickly. Yeah, and I gotta tell you, like I said before, it's impressive with the amount of stuff they can draw. But yeah, for Rivet, I need to see more of her. I can't wait to see more of her, and not just this game. This game is great. This game is a good starting point, considering the amount of people that love this character already, and we don't even really know much about her besides what she looks like, and besides the fact that she's another Linebax. We don't know her story. We don't know why she got the arm that she got. We don't know what's really going on with her besides, what we're given. But despite that, I'm be honest with you, I want her to be a mainstay character. Anybody else? Stop that! No. Stop that, Bao. No, but basically, yeah, I feel like it's like this. Yeah, you can still keep it as Ratchet and Clank, but don't leave her out. That's what I'm saying. Like how y'all left out that one other linebacker, because let's be honest, she's a very unique looking character in her own right. So, that's essentially it. The gameplay looks absolutely phenomenal. I don't think there's much else I need to talk about that. And the crazy thing is, I expect that coming from Ratchet and Clank, considering I played a couple of their games. I have a couple of their games. I have Tools of Destruction, and I have Tools of Destruction. I have A Crack in Time. I tried to get a Quest for Booty, but I can't do it. For some reason, that game is way too expensive. I tried to get the other one as well, but again, it's way too expensive. So, yes, on eBay, it's too expensive, which is actually about to lead to my next topic. So, Choco says she wants a new Sly Cooper. That I agree with you. Again, just gonna go into my next topic. So, I want to talk about retros for a minute, right? This is why this is leading into the next topic, right here. Because while this is an amazing game, here's the problem right now. Here's the problem. The problem is that it's for the PlayStation 5. Now, why is that an issue? You know, Sony's supposed to sell out their games. You know, supposed to sell their new games to the new console. The problem is, you literally have scalpers all over the place getting a PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. That's the problem. That's the issue. So, despite getting the Ratchet and Clank game, despite them soon to be putting out the Horizon game, despite them soon to be putting out the fuck was it? Despite them putting out the God of War 2 game, because you know, we already know if y'all beat God of War, y'all would know Kratos about to fight. He about to fight Thor or Zeus. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked over there in that game. Despite the fact that we want these games, we can't get these games because these scalpers are they're all over the place. Not only the fact that they're all over the place, here's more of a problem. Another problem is the fact that, don't you think that PlayStation's going a bit much with charging these games charging these consoles $500? Now I understand they did that before, but if you remember the whole outrage with this before, where they charged the Xbox One and PS4 $500 on release, somebody had to drop that shit to $400 to make it more accessible for everybody to go up there and grab. Now, here's my personal point of view. As much as I love these games that they're showing off, I really do. I love these games they're showing off. Both consoles. The thing is, I'm not in a rush to get these games. Why would I be in a rush to get these games? Are you in a rush? Are you right now in the chat? Are you right now in a rush to get yourself a PlayStation 5? Are you right now in a rush to get the Xbox Series X? And if you're not in a rush, I would like for you to explain your reasons as to why you're not in a rush, if at all possible. For me, I'm not in a rush. I'm going to tell you why. One, I have a gaming PC that can just about run all of these games that come out on the Xbox Series X and the PS5. And they're third-party games, by the way. And I'm led to believe that the first-party games I can run. That's why I'm not in a rush to get these games. The second reason why I'm not in a rush to get these games, because they just came out, and like what Bao just put out right now, these consoles are gonna have a ton of issues on release. The PS4 is no different. PS4 and Xbox One was no different. Came out with a bunch of issues, and for me, I did not grab myself a PlayStation 4 until 3 years later. I was content with having the Xbox 360. And I was content with having that by my side for the longest. Now, Masa says low-key no, but low-key yes, because my PS4 is fucking melting. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can understand that for you, Masa, because you still want to play your PS4 games and you don't want to lose them. I can understand that for you. I got my Xbox 2 years later. Right. So, like, real quick, like, is anybody really rushing for this shit? These games are great, but they're not gonna make me sit up there and not only spend $500, even if the scalpers are not taking these consoles, I'm not gonna sit up there and spend $500 on the console, especially seeing that you don't have a whole lot of games for me to be interested in. B, the PS4 is still gonna be around for at least another 3, 4, 5 years. I don't care what people say. They're still going to be around. I only get them if who buys them for me. I'm not buying you shit. On the upside, it's a new console and I can put my PS4 to rest. That's understandable. On the downside, I have to buy a new fight stick for the PS5. If they're making them. Are they making fight sticks for the PS5? Do they have them out already? Because if so, I hope so. My PS4 sounds like a jet engine. Yo, I agree with you. I got the PS4 Slim, and it sounds like a fucking car engine. Whenever it's running certain games too loud. Of course, but what I'm saying is, are they out now? That's the question. That's the big question, if they're out now. But yeah, basically it's like this is what it goes for all of these games. And really, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this real honesty. For me, as someone that loves video games a lot, as much as we all love video games. But I'm gonna tell y'all to the mindset I'm at with video games right now. Y'all notice on the schedule, the games I've been playing is Max Payne, Halo, fucking I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise. Like, besides Monster Hunter Rise, besides that, most of the games I've been playing as of late is retro shit. I've been playing classics. I've seriously been in no rush to get myself a new console. Why? Because I've just been enjoying playing these other games, bro. Look, I can't tell you how much of an enjoyment I've been having. Yeah, Rocket League, Smash Bros, and Mario Kart. Now, those games are not retro per se, but these games have been. If these games came out, and you can still have a lot of fun playing these games. And you can get them for cheap. So, essentially, it's like this. What I'm putting out right now. Until these scalpers stop doing what they're doing, don't sweat it if you can't get a PS5. Don't sweat it if you can't get an Xbox Series X. Don't sweat it. Because the game library you have right now is more than enough to keep you busy, and is more than enough to keep you contained for at least the next 3 to 4 years. Until they stop doing what they're doing. And until Sony comes down on those prices. May I also point out, people, just now I bought myself a PS3. Just now, in the year 2021. Now, why did I buy a PS3? Because for me personally, I want to complete my little collection of having these PlayStation games. Basically, right now, I have the PS1 emulator, I have the PS2 emulator, and I have a PS4. I do not have I do have the PS3 emulator, but we already know it's not necessarily done, it's not complete. But what I do have coming soon is going to be a PS3. And let's be real here, people. As good as these PS5 games, as good as these Xbox Series X games are, as good as they are, the fact that you have companies like Sony and you have companies like Nintendo out here basically damn near erasing their history on some of these games, that's why I'm not in a rush to get these consoles right now. Now, I talked about this before. I talked about this like a week or two ago when it went to retro gaming. Do not be surprised if some of these consoles, these old consoles, start raising in price. Because they're going to end up getting harder and harder and harder to find. Not only are they going to get harder to find physically as a collection, right now they're getting like, right now they're finding right where they're at. You can go get yourself a PlayStation 3 right now. But the way I see it is, for me, you said they aren't even taking away PlayStation 3 Vita shit anymore. That's keyword of that comment, Masa, is anymore. Let's be real here, people. PlayStation didn't do this for the people. They didn't do this for their fan base. Because if they really did this if they really was all about their fan base, they wouldn't have shut it down, period. Only PSP is going away? That's fine, because you can run your PSP on your goddamn phone, and you can run your PSP on like through your computer. I can understand why they're taking away the PSP. I'm not even mad at them about that. Everybody pretty much got the whole library of the PSP games and the PS. I'm not surprised at that, because you can get exactly. And this is about to go to my point. That's exactly why I got a PS3. Because you can basically jailbreak the console and you can get any game you fucking want. Oh, and let's be honest here, people. If PlayStation really gave a damn about the PlayStation 3 people that still play these games, where's the remake for where's the PS4 edition of Sly Cooper right now? Because Choco asked about that. Where's the PS4 edition of Sly Cooper? Why aren't they on the PS4? Why is it that the Ratchet and Clank games from the PS3, why are they not ported over to the PS4? Thank God Gravity Rush got ported over from the PS Vita to the PS4. Thank God for that game. I absolutely love Gravity Rush. How about Metal Gear Solid 4? I talked about this earlier with Metal Gear Solid 4. Literally, with Metal Gear Solid 4, that's because Gravity Rush fucking saved their console. Exactly. But, basically, with Metal Gear Solid 4, I know why Metal Gear Solid 4 is on PS4. Why, Masa? Oh, okay, that's not on Sony? Okay, never mind, take that back. Fuck you, Konami. But, yeah, basically, that game is going to be hard to look for. Fuck you, Konami. But yeah, that game is going to be hard to look for in years down the line. I'm happy I got mine for $5. I'm happy you can get yours for $5. But don't be surprised 3 to 5 years down the line you find out Metal Gear Solid 4 is like $100 to like $200. And I know why they don't want to be associated with them, because they're fucking dickheads, by the way, Masa. You said PlayStation Now has all the Ratchet and Clank games. Here's the problem I got with that, Dark Wolf Hunter. Yes, PlayStation Now has all the Ratchet and Clank games, but ain't nobody sitting up there paying for a monthly service for these games. They shouldn't be on a monthly service. Y'all know how dumb that is right now? Besides, look, I can understand it for Xbox Game Pass, but here's the thing with Xbox Game Pass that makes it so great with Xbox Game Pass. The thing is, you can try these games out for a month, and if you don't fuck with it, then you can go ahead and be like, nah, I'm not with it. PlayStation Now is sitting up there and having all these games from the past where you can go get on the PS3 store right now for like cheap, or you can get it from eBay for cheap. I feel like with how Xbox is doing it with the Xbox Game Pass is a lot more better than what the PlayStation Now is doing it for. And on top of that, because some of these are PS2 or PS1 games, it's like, yo, I can just emulate this shit and call it a day. I can have it for free. So instead, by the way, it's not to say PlayStation can't do this. It's not to say PlayStation can't do this, because they did this with the Warriors. The Warriors right now is on the PlayStation 4 store. And you can get it for like $10. So if you can do that for the Warriors, why not do that for the entire collection of the PlayStation 3? Or better yet, the PlayStation 2. Did you see PlayStation Video Plus service? What's that all about? I don't know what that's all about. So you may have to elaborate with that. You may have to explain that to me. But yeah, Game Pass for me is pretty solid. I don't have a problem with Game Pass at all. Any game I want to try out from Xbox, I can get it. I can try it out for like $10, and after that, if I don't fuck with it no more, it is what it is. See, this is what goes to my point. Xbox trying to get in everybody's good graces, while Nintendo and Sony out here trying to kill it. Let me go and check this out. PlayStation Plus Video Pass. It looks like Sony will have more of an ecosystem. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and actually give this so that... Let me go ahead and actually get this so that you guys can check this out for yourselves. But yeah, basically right now, guys, to put it simply, don't rush yourself into getting these new consoles. Don't do it. One, they don't even have a whole lot of games out. Two, the console's already got issues. Our console's gonna have issues. Just like any other release, it will have these issues. And number three, some games, some consoles you get, PlayStation, yeah, they don't have backwards compatibility for all of their shit. Oh, may I also add, for another reason why I'm not rushing into this, I have this little thing right here called the Nintendo Switch, which has a lot of good games. let's see here. I have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I have Mario Kart 8. I have Astro Chain. I have Zelda Breath of the Wild. I have Monster Hunter Rise. I have Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I have Splatoon 2. I have God Eater 3. I have Control. And I have Control on the PS4. These games can keep me going for like the next couple years, and I don't feel like I'm gonna miss anything. Yeah. Give my Game Pass on the Switch like they're talking about. That would be interesting. So this is the whole Game Pass. This is the whole PlayStation Plus Video Pass. I'm gonna tell you this though, Dark Wolf Hunter. I'm not too thrilled about it. I'm not too thrilled about it for a number of reasons. One, I feel like it's a waste of time. Because people are already paying for subscription services such as HBO and Stars just to have this shit on their cable. Just to have this shit on their Xfinity, or have this on Verizon, Fios. The only game I ever played on Switch is Breath of the Wild and Astral Chain now. Yeah. Yeah, they're real good shit. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know, people. There are websites out there that basically has it so you can watch whatever the hell you want to watch. And you don't even have to pay a dime. That's why I don't care about this PlayStation servers. Anybody else care? Anybody? Because it looks like to me Sony's taking more L's. That's how I see it. Now, there's that. Plus you have Netflix, which is a subscription service in of itself. Then you have Hulu, which is another subscription service in of itself. You have too many subscription services. So y'all motherfuckers really think that having a PlayStation Video subscription service is going to be any better? No, the fuck is not. So, again, PlayStation taking another L. All I know is this, guys. I'm having a lot of fun with gaming, and I don't need the PS5 and Xbox Series X to have it. You guys can have a lot of fun with gaming, and you don't need a PS5 and Xbox Series X to have it. The games they're putting out now, I'm gonna tell you this right now, real shit. Y'all might as well wait a couple years. There's no problem in that. Watch some on illegal sites. I only pay for 3 monthly services. And the one I pay is like 2 months. Right. The fuck I need a PlayStation 1 for? If anything, here's the deal. If PlayStation is going to care that much about having a video pass, y'all need to care that much about putting your old PlayStation games up on your fucking services and keeping them around. Because the only thing these motherfuckers care about is The Last of Us. Apparently. Which is gonna be on the PS5. This all y'all care about? Really? I'd like to see Game Pass expanding in the films and TV shows to even more worth it. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dollars, it don't need to. Same thing like I said for PlayStation. It's the same thing like I'm saying for it's like I'm saying for Xbox Game Pass. Why? You guys literally have Netflix on your consoles. That's a subscription service in of itself. Hulu on your consoles. That's a subscription service in of itself. The NFL Network, y'all have that. If you guys are sports fans, subscription service. ESPN, subscription service. YouTube, YouTube TV, subscription service. The fuck you need more of it for? PlayStation Plus PlayStation Plus is a good thing in my opinion, since that was forced onto us. We haven't had a 2-month-long DDoS attack like we did on PS3. That I will say it is a good thing. That I will say is a good thing. What they're trying to do is include Video Pass, PlayStation Plus. You pay for it anyway. I mean that's all well and good. But Dark Wolf, I'm like, what's the point? I legitimately just do not see a reason in this. I just don't care because Sony's fucking up with a lot more stuff than they need to worry than they need to worry about their video service for. I mean, look, I bought a PS3 because they fucked up by not putting most of their PS3 games on here. They only put 1 or 2 of them on there, which is Uncharted, in Uncharted, God of War 3, in fucking Last of Us. That's almost is it. Like, they're trying to kill off their own shit. It's like, bro, Sony has a lot of movie licenses that are fucking messy, like Spider-Man. I'll be honest with you, I don't get what's going on with that whole thing with Sony and Spider-Man. I really don't understand it. Give us Burger King game back. Oh my God, oh my God, Bao. I caught your comment. Don't worry. I been saw that Burger King comment, and I know exactly what Burger King comment you're talking about. I'm gonna unpin that. But yeah, guys. I think I talked about all that I had to talk about here. I think I've seen all that I had to see here. This is like a fucking iPhone. Why does this shark look like a? Does anybody else think this shark look like a phone, bro? Like, that game was fucking creepy. Yeah, it is. It definitely is, and I don't mess with it. But yeah, guys, I've talked about really all that I had to talk about here. If there's anything else, anything more else that I probably missed out on, we can I'll probably talk about it from there a little later, like tomorrow or something like that when we go and we play Monster Hunter. Other than that, thank you guys for coming by. If y'all got any last words to say with this topic when it goes to Sony, when it goes to gaming, now's the time to say it before I give y'all the schedule of what we got going on next. Pocket Bike Racer wasn't actually too bad. Okay, time to hunt monsters with sticks. Yeah, pretty much. Again, if you guys want to see me in about 2 hours, the monsters will be released, and I will be on Monster Hunter. Crushing old games. Go ahead, Dark Wolf. Feel free. May I also say I want to also give my thanks to the people that were here. While you go ahead and have your question. Thank you, Dark Wolf, for coming by. Thank you, Gothic, for coming by. Thank you, Paco. Thank you, Brit Seguri, for coming by. Thank you so much to the Glimmers community team. Thank y'all so much for taking the time out and coming by and seeing what's up. Dr. Fate, what's up, bro? What's up? Thank you so much for coming by. On the YouTube end, thank you, Choco. Thank you, Bao. Thank you, Masa. Thank you, David. Thank you, Jerbear. Thank y'all so much. For the old ones, that's why they aren't releasing shit. Go ahead. Do you think they would remaster for the old ones since that's what they're releasing shit? Absolutely not. They're not going to remaster them. They don't give a damn about the old games. Like I said before, if they giving a damn about their fan base, thank you, Dolus, by the way. If they giving a damn about their fan base, they wouldn't have tried to shut down the PlayStation 3 store, period. And don't tell me, and here's the deal. The reason why they put that back up was for business reason. It wasn't because the fans wanted it. Now, granted, the fans spoke their mind. They basically said this: if your ass don't put that PlayStation store up, we're going to hurt your pockets by just giving our money to Microsoft, and then your ass would really be fucked. That's why they set up there and they put the PlayStation store back where it should be. It's not because of the fan base. They did it because it's for them. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Let's take a look at the schedule for this upcoming week. Alright, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on with this upcoming week. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I'm going to have a movie night, but I'm still going to be playing Monster Hunter Rise. So if you guys are into watching what movie we got in plan for tonight, hop in Kevster's Discord server. I will let you know what movies we're going to be watching tonight. In fact, I'll have as a vote for what movies we're going to be looking to watch. So hop in on Kevster's Discord. There's the wrestling channel right there. By the way, because that's where we're actually going to be doing all the events are going to be on his server. So again, if you guys want to tune in for that, you have his server right there at your disposal. 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go in on Wednesday. I go into Monster Hunter Rise with the new update And I'll most likely be hunting with Preacher of Valor with these new monsters. So if you guys are pretty cool with Preacher of Valor, if you're pretty cool with me, then you're going to be in for a treat with two amazing commentators doing what they do best, hunt monsters, chill the fuck out, and go absolutely nuts on whatever the hell we want to say. Thursday, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be coming in talking about the NFL Draft with my main man, SLS Gaming Studios. And 8 o'clock, I come back and we start on the NFL Draft. I will give my live reactions on every draft pick that is selected, 1 through 32. And no, I will not be doing round 2 of the draft, but I am going to be doing just round 1. Round 2, I'm probably going to watch my own time and just chill out with that. 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we come back with Astral Chain. And Saturday, 8:30 p.m., we go in with another Smash night with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So, there you go. That's everything. Till then, guys, thank you everyone so much that came in to chill out with me. Thank you guys so much for coming into the talk show. I hope I was your valuable entertainer for today. Till then, every second, every minute, and every hour you guys spend with me is every second, every minute, and every hour I'm blessed and thankful for. You guys have yourselves a good rest of the evening. You guys have yourselves a good day. I will see y'all tomorrow.